What's up, incredible athletes? How you doing today, man? Thank you very much for clicking this video. Respect to yourself. You see here, we believe in spreading lots of love and kindness because we believe that's the language that even the deaf can hear and the blind can see. It's why we believe here in spreading lots of peace, forgiveness, and unity among humans across the whole world by reacting together to different types of videos, good vibes, creepy, woke, you name it, all with the intentions of spreading love. Straight out of Africa with lots of good vibes. Kindly tell us where you're watching from, hit the like button, grab some snacks, and watch till the end. Let's dive in. Good vibes, man.
Please tell me I've heard of this Mystery Flesh Pit National Park in Texas. This is a gigantic, like massive, living, breathing pit of flesh, and it basically mimics the human body. So look, they turned it into a national park, right? And they made it where people go in there and explore and all kinds of stuff. There's creatures inside of there. So here's one of the signs. Look at this. Environment beyond this bulkhead constitutes the interior systems of a living organism. This environment is actually hostile to human life. Serious injury. Dude, here's some of the creatures that you could come in contact with if you're walking around down there. So look, this one right here, this is like some stuff off King Kong Skull Island. You know what I'm saying? Look, if you see flora or fauna within the park, it does not appear to notice you. Back out of sight and change your course. Move out the air quietly. While many life forms within the pit seem to be tolerant to human presence in distances farther than 200 yards, each creature is different. So look, in 2007, the Permian Basin superorganism natural park, the Flesh Pit, experienced a catastrophic disaster which resulted in 750 fatalities, over 1,800 major injuries. In the weeks following, approximately 18,000 individuals from the surrounding communities sought medical and psychological treatment. So it had like a whole gastric system of, like it was like a stomach was what they were inside. Kind of like the thing off Star Wars, that Boba Fett fell in, the big thing. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. A premature geobiological consumption event caused by catastrophic failure of the critical park infrastructure. Basically, some stuff got out and got a lot of people sick is what happened. What do y'all think about the old flesh pit, man?
Oh, that sounds like some movie creature, man. What do you think about it? What's going on here? Oh, what is that stuff? It's like the police threw trash out of their car, and some good vibes guy came to confront them. You see, and it's like they ran away. No. But the garbage guys followed this policeman, and it's like they want to return the garbage to them. Good people of Earth, we should be conservative of the environment and caring to one another. You see, care for the environment like you care for yourself, even for animals and trees. Oh, this guy came and returned their trash to them. Oh, what do you think about that situation? Good vibes, man. Watch till the end, kindly. Let's spread a lot of love. And mixing density column. 3 liquids that won't stay mixed. Which 3 liquids are these? I wonder. Maybe water, petroleum, something else, or I don't know. But one is blue, the other one is orange, the other one is white. What liquids are not good people of Earth? Hold up, chill. Anyone know why cats do this? Oh my god. What's up with the cats?
Oh shoot, check this out, y'all. This is in Mitsukibijima. Damn, that shit hard to say. This is Japan, y'all. This is Japan. Check this out. Check this out. That shit getting rocked, y'all. Is this what Aaliyah meant when she meant by rock the boat? Look, they're saying something about tsunami. Oh damn, y'all seen that, man? That's crazy. For those that don't know it, this is an island off the coast of Suzu, Japan. It's called Battleship Island because it literally looks like a battleship. And Japan's another one that's been getting hit this year, you guys. Remember the beginning of this year? All those things that was going on with Japan, all those earthquakes, and then the planes, all the situation with the planes. So yeah, they're going through it as well, and now more stuff. The island collapses. This video is strictly for entertainment purposes only. I am only raising awareness to interesting situations during this interesting time. This planet is going through a pole shift, and as are you guys. As within, so without, as above, so below. Like, comment, and share for more videos like this. Thank you for tuning to my frequency. You already know what to do, y'all. Let's get this shift. Peace in.
Oh man, please, let's unite and hit the like button.
This is part 2 for we bought a car a week ago and the car dealership called us asking for the car back.
Okay, let me address this. This video is going viral right now. That lady bought a car, and now the car dealership's telling her that she has to bring the car back. She bought a used car, and they're telling her she has to bring the car back. They'll give her a new car to replace it. The story they're giving her doesn't add up, and she's right. I promise you that story is bullshit. Here's my credentials in the car business. I was a salesperson, a finance manager, a new car sales manager, a used car sales manager, a desk manager, a general sales manager, and a general manager. So I spent a little bit in the car business. So let me tell you what I am almost certain is going on here. In the original video, she says, this is so rare, nobody's ever seen it. I've seen it actually more than you think. This kind of wild shit happens in car dealerships across America way more than you realize. So let me tell you 99% what I'm pretty sure happened here. Customer A came in and traded their car in, and they bought whatever the fuck they bought. Customer B, the lady who made the original post, comes in and she's looking for a very specific car. And they're playing hell finding this car that would make her happy. The desk manager says, aha, we have a trade-in in the back that was just traded in the other day. Go show her that motherfucker. She sees the trade-in. She's in love with it. She tells the dealership, I'll buy this motherfucking car right now. Dealership says, fucking sell her that shit. But here's the problem. The first deal, customer A who traded the car in, isn't funded yet. What is funded? When you buy a car and it gets financed through a bank. After you leave the dealership, the finance manager has to do things to get the money from the bank. That's called funded. And that could be any number of things. But the number one thing that would hold up funding is what's called stipulations. We call them STIPs for short. So most likely customer A had some shaky financing. I don't know why, but they had some shaky financing. And there was some STIPs on their financing. Finance manager either wasn't able to collect those STIPs, or we find out that customer A lied on their application and the bank's like, swerve, we're not financing this. So the bank has backed out on the financing customer A, and we don't have any other bank that will buy the deal. So now we have to do what's called unwinding. Long story short, we got to call customer A back. Sorry, this shit ain't going to work out. Take your old car back and give us our car back. But here's the problem. Our dumbasses sold the trade-in before we got the fucking first deal funded. So now we got our fucking pants around our ankles. The reason that they are offering her a new car at the same price as the used car that she bought is because they are up shit creek without a boat. She is the legal fucking owner of that car. Here's the problem. They didn't legally sell that car. So if, push comes to shove and the shit hits the fan, in court, she wins like a motherfucker. So they need her expeditiously to bring that car back, take another car, be happy, shut up, and go away. And then they're going to take that car when they get it back from her, and they're going to call the other customer back and give that car back, wipe their brow, cuss a couple people out and say, don't do that shit again, we fucked up. Hope this helps.
Oh, see, I've also been in the car business as a passenger. Oh, look at this good vibes guy here. What is he doing? Oh, it's like he's straightening the trees there. Oh, this is like some technique of making a seat out of a tree. This is incredible. Oh, how is this possible? Look at this. This is wonderful, man. Did you know this is possible? What type of agriculture is this? What do you call this? Some modern agriculture. This is crazy, man. We even have some square apples these days. Oh my god, This is unbelievable. You can even do this to your pumpkins and they come out the shape you want. Oh, this is nice. This is good vibes, man. Good people of us. You see, humans are really, really incredible. And they can do a lot of. Oh, look at this one. Oh, this is crazy. Wow, that is wonderful. I didn't know that is possible. And some MES deployment. I don't know what MES means, but it's definitely some water stuff, as you can see here. And it has been deployed in the water. Oh, I think it's some floating stuff. Look at this one. This is nice, man, and interesting. Oh, and you can jump there and float and do your stuff. Or what is this? Is this like some water slide from this ship or something like that? This is beautiful. Good people of Earth that have boarded a ship or have been near one. Do you always have this stuff? It looks really fun. It's like a bouncing castle in the water. Oh, this is incredible. How do people do this? Hmm. If you have ever had an experience with the stuff like this, please share and tell us in the comment section. You see, myself even seeing so much water in one time, I have never. Maybe if I add up all the amounts of water I've seen in my life, is maybe the which can add up to almost quarter of that. You see, another we can make really life easy for everyone. You see, like these animals, they help one another, they come through for one another in the jungle, out there in the world, and they are able to survive even without humans intervention at some time. You see, and it's just good vibes and incredible. We can also do it ourselves as humans. If you just spread love and good vibes, oh, you can come up with an extremely incredible ideas that can help us in many ways. You see, and that baby is very clever. It's like he saw it can go to through the other side. You see, instead of going over the wall, it can as well take a walk there while seeing the wall how it looks like, and go through the other side. And the mother is there wondering, huh? I mean, this kid cannot think like the other one. I must have given birth to some very intelligent children here. You see? Oh, and they have to come back. They had to come back now for the other one. This is good vibes, man. Oh, it's like they are being beaten here because they are not cooperating. Oh, big up to all the parents out there, man. Much love to all people that have taken care of children or are taking care of children. Much love to yourself, man. I wish you blessings and good vibes and just lots of luck in this life and health. And the children that are watching, you see, you can be a big person, but you're still a children because there was a person that gave birth to you or brought you in this world, and they are still there. You see, always give them a lot of respect, and sometimes give them some family, even the whole community at large. You see, eventually, after 1,000 hours, this mother bear was able to make the child go over the fence. You see, eventually. This is good vibes. Patience is a key virtue.
还逼我是他。
Black ignorance is a mega billion-dollar industry. There were statistics that show that just with fake hair and fake nails in America, they make $7 billion a year out of black people. Out of black people. So it's black ignorance, you know, it's a mega billion-dollar industry. Once you understand that part, that the things that we need to design them ourselves.
Okay. That is interesting.
Okay, so my grandpa has this cat and it kept getting into fights, but he wanted it to be able to go outside, so he built this insane thing for it. Yeah, so it goes into this little shack, and then he can go from there. There's a hole and he can go all the way over here. I'm not even kidding, this is real. And then it goes like this underground. There's an underground tunnel, and it goes over to this shack. And then it goes underground again over
Oh man, that's a good famous person there that traps their cat.
I have come across a video of an American economist called Michael Hudson, which I find it very interesting. I want us to watch this particular video. I will be back.
What makes African and third world debt different from the American debt? Number one, America is never going to pay its debts. It doesn't have to. Its debts are in its own currency. We can simply print it. The African debt is not in its currency. The African debt is in US dollars. Africa has to earn the US dollars, and the only way it can earn the US dollars is not to be assassinated for growing its own food and becoming independent and doing something that the United States does not like. The principle underlying the foundation of the World Bank, the International Bank for IBRD, research, the World Bank, is that no country should grow its own food. Africa and the third world should only grow export crops. To export, in order to have an oversupply of cocoa and other tropical raw materials, to keep down the price, they must buy their grain from the United States or Europe, so that if they do something that we don't like, we can do what America tried to do to China in the 60s. We can sanction them. We can say, we're going to starve you. We're going to not export any grain to you. So owing their foreign debt in dollars means that they have to somehow sell something that the United States wants, not what they want. I think the most evil organizations in the world today are the World Bank and the International Monetary Fund. And my book, Super Imperialism, that I wrote in 1972, is all about that. The largest purchasers of the book were the Defense Department and the CIA. I was immediately, the organization I worked for was given a $75,000, $85,000 Defense Department contract for me to come to explain to them how American imperialism worked, and they used it as a how to do it book. They thought it was just spontaneous, and I had written the book thinking that socialists in third world countries would do something about it, and indeed it was translated into Spanish and other languages, but it was really the Defense Department that applied most of this, and I was amazed when I was invited to the White House to explain how imperialism worked. And my boss said, we've run rings around the British imperialists. This is how to do it. You make them owe the debts in your currency, not their own. You control their central bank and make them financially dependent on you, and then you've got a stranglehold for them. So certainly the third world countries should cancel the debts under the odious debt principle. I haven't been able to convince any of them to do it because they said if we do that, the CIA will kill us. So how do you break that cycle? That's a problem I've not been able to solve.
Yeah. The other thing, when you were responding to the first question, there's also something we're suffering from in Africa, the devaluation of currency as another way of...
Devaluation of?
The currency.
Oh, currency, yes.
As a way of keeping us dependent continuously.
That's a good point. When a country devalues a currency, what are they devaluing? Well, you know, there's a world price for grain, a world price for aluminum, a world price for raw materials. The only thing that they can really devalue is the price of their labor. So when Africa or Latin America or Greece is told to, or America is told to devalue the currency, what that means is pay labor less. You have to squeeze out more to pay the top of the economic pyramid, to suck it all up to the top 10% or 1% or 0.1%. So devaluation is basically an anti-labor policy to prevent a domestic market and prosperity from developing. That is why China and Russia are saying, we don't want to be part of the dollar area. We want our own currency, and we'll only borrow in our own debt. Last time I went to China, it was a little annoying because they insisted in paying me in yuan, which all these little red bills that you have to go to a bank to turn in, and yet they said, well, we're following your advice. What do you complain about? So what could I do? It's a good idea, but at least they don't want any part of American sanctions.
Oh my god. Please, this for entertainment purposes. But leave your thoughts. Some good vibes guy here was on their boat fishing expenditure or something like that. When they came across some big fish here. Is that a fish or a submarine? I don't know. But it's very big. I doubt it's a fish. No, look at this one. No, is this some technique of what? Drawing on the tree or cutting the tree back? What is this? What tool is this? Oh my god. English people, you always have surprises. I've seen another tool today. This one is new now. What do you call this tool? And it has its work. Oh, this one is incredible. Oh my god. Now the person that came up with the idea for this tool, they must have gone through a hard time trying to cut the tree back. You see, imagine for you to come up, you see, like the people that came up with the idea of lighting, they must have really had a hard time with darkness, you see. And they said, now we must get rid of darkness. They came up with the idea for light. Now, like this one here was some idea of taking some, I don't know, minerals from the tree, using some tool there that I don't know, and it's just good vibes, man. Much love.
Check this out, guys. This is Beetlejuice. Just way out of focus. Still looks cool, though. Look at that. This is through my biggest telescope, my Dobsonian, my 12-inch Dobsonian. It's a Sync Scan Skywatcher, 300p. It's got a massive 12-inch aperture. That is gorgeous. It's a little out of collimation too. I'm gonna have to work on that another time. Look at that. That is gorgeous. This is because, oh wow, see those ripples? Oh man, that's pretty wild. Daggone. Those look like full-on waves. Huh. That is cool.
No, man, those stuff are cool. They look cool. Except you have an idea what that is. Look at that. Oh my god. Some stuff that is growing. Maybe some UAP or some UFO. Who knows what this stuff is? This is crazy, man. It's even changing in shape and size. Oh my god. These are alien stuff. The actions in this video are performed by professional or supervised professional. Please do not attempt. Let's watch. And some good vibes guy here in the water with a big fish, an extremely big fish I've never seen. Please don't try that.
They think that the people who built the pyramids built them way earlier than the conventional dating is. They think there's real evidence that shows they're 9,000, 11,000 years old. Easy.
No people built the pyramids.
No people?
No.
Who built them?
No people built the pyramids. And if you look around the world, you see certain telltale things that let you know that advanced machinery was in usage. Look, this whole thing where slaves are stronger people is a fallacy. We like to believe that slaves are stronger. Slaves are weaker because they don't eat the right food and they live a terrible life. Your slave population is not smarter and better condition unless you're enslaving the Jews.
They stopped thinking that quite a while ago. They think it was actually skilled labor because of the way they were eating. They found what their camps were, where their food was. They ate like very good food. So they think they were actually skilled labor, but also probably forced skilled labor. But that's probably not the people who built it. That's probably the people that were working on it. That's probably the people that worked in the village or in the city.
How many companies have done renovations on the White House? None of them have done enough renovation that they can claim it's their White House. So, yes, thousands of years worth of people were there. But that doesn't have anything to do with the building of it.
Who do you think built it?
Well, understand, we know enough now to understand that this was a complex. This was not...
right.
We've been led to believe that this is how much they worshipped their dead bodies.
Right.
But the evidence doesn't show any of that.
No, it doesn't.
Like when you see inside when they have those intricate carvings and paintings and stuff in gold and stuff, you have to remember this is in a windowless room, folks. There's no candle soot. There's no... it's clearly a power plant and built specifically for that location on this planet. For
what do you think it was powered
usage.
by?
The hot water springs underneath it.
So it was powered by the hot water springs? And to what end? How do you know all this, first of all? Is this marijuana talk?
I don't think so.
Well, please share your thoughts on that. Orion scrapping against the dome. Oh, the dome. This dome we have been seeing here, hearing in different videos here and there. Do you think this stuff is real, good people of Earth? You see, from judgment of the different episodes you have been seeing, what's your take on this sort of stuff? You see, leave some comments. You see, this is some crazy stuff, man. Oh my God. This looks like some of those stuff that you see in movies when people are going to space or something like that, and it's just some crazy stuff, huh? It's like this firmament stuff really exists, or maybe it does not. I don't know. You see, myself, I'm also confused after seeing all those videos here, you see? But what I am sure in 100% is that if those creatures here on Earth, they called humans, unite and spread love, they can do incredible stuff, you see?
Come here. You move the hole like this and take it off. Show those kids how you do that. And that one's really good. And then don't really poke a hole. Just pretend like I did. You're doing it wrong. Let me show you. This is what you do. Watch this. You take it right here. Do you see the second president right here? No, it's the first president in the dollar. Always remember that. You wave it like this and you put it through. See? Then you move it over and take it off. Got it? Try it.
I already forgot it.
Oh, you already forgot? Well, that is...
Wave it.
You don't know about the trap door, do you? I thought you did. Let me show you. See, I'll fix this for you. See, the trap door is right here. Okay, it's not over here. That's why we go to the president. That's the secret part of it. Watch, maybe this will help you. See, quarters, they have trap doors too. Now, I don't like them because you can see the door shut, but you can try it.
Hey, you have to take me slowly on that to understand, you see?
Guys, so I literally had to stop what I was doing. I was sitting here watching this YouTube video of an official NASA rocket shuttle launch because I decided it's time to stop listening to flat earthers. Let me go directly to the source, official NASA rocket launch footage, and there it is, clear as day, curvature, as you can see. I literally paused it where I was, had to come and record this. So again, guys, here it is. Official NASA launch footage shows a curved Earth. Watch. Curved. Why the fuck is it flat? What the fuck? Come on. It's fucking concave all of a sudden. What the? Hold up. This is horse shit. This is official NASA rocket launch footage. It's curved. There's your proof. But like, oh, fuck.
No, it's definitely circular, man. And some Oka here is curious to know about the baby. You see, these animals are good vibes, definitely. Look at this one. Oh, this is good vibes, man. Oh, this Oka is excited to see the baby, man. The newborn and is just happy. This is good vibes. These animals are wonderful and full of good vibes. You see, this is incredible. It's why we are saying you should always treat them with love, with peace, with kindness, just as you do with the humans. You see, good vibes, man. Wonderful adlings. Thanks for watching up to this far. All those videos that has passed, there's a lot to learn and maybe to criticize or say whatever you think about. Leave some comments there already if you haven't, and hit the like button. Always do so. See, I realize that hitting the button can be very helpful in our family here. You see, so always do that. Good vibes, man.